Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Anisha, Crystal, what's going on? Cheryl, highly favored 21, what's up? What's going on? How are you? Let's get some good lighting going on here. There, I think that's good. Hey, we're back. I don't know what happened earlier. Tina, what's going on? Miss Wilson, hey, Candace, highly favored, what's going on? Yes. Asia, loving it. Thanks for inviting people. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. I don't even know what happened earlier, right? I don't know what happened. We were in the groove, but we're going to talk about it. Hey, Robski, what's going on? Reagan, what's up? Trey Michelle, what's going on? Thanks for inviting and sharing the hearts. You love the hat. Isn't it cool? Thank you. My daughter has so many cool things. This is her hat. I'll tell you a secret. You know who really has cool hats and cool stuff? Claire's. Believe it or not. Claire's. I'm telling you, ladies. Hey, Rod, what's going on? Claire's has, hey, what's up from Toronto? Claire's has some really great things. These kids, yeah, they're slaying it. Claire's, yes, it's you gotta go online, Claire's. If you're asking the question or you're like, really, Claire's? Yeah, Claire's. They have all of that, the bling hats, all kind of cool hats, scarves, and all kinds of cute stuff. Yeah, so I take my daughter there. Really, Tina, seriously. So I take my daughter over to Claire's. Yes, I'm telling you, I take my daughter to Claire's to get some stuff, and she be picking up some things, and just when I need something really cool, I go right over there. I'm a charming Charlie fan myself. Yeah, so Claire's has, I think we got this last year, but I know that they really have some cool things. So thanks to the hat. I love it because I love pearls. So let's get into this. Welcome so much. Where's everybody coming from? Your work, you're at home, you're at your job, you're in New York, New Jersey, Tennessee. I see we have Toronto in the house. Yeah. Hey, what's up? We're Action. What's up, TC? North Carolina. Awesome, Shalita. Okay. NC again. Tina. Okay, cool. From the Bahamas, Lady Russell. On point. Love it. Your office in New York, Oil Lady. Cincinnati, Florida. Work at home and been bored. Still at work, home office, Bridgeport, Knoxville, Tennessee, Louisiana, Long Island. Love it. Where else are you from? Houston. Okay. Hey, what's going on? It's like we're like a family here. So this whole Periscope is like a family. Is there anyone new here? Any newbies? Any newbies here? Okay, so this is all the Scope Stars then. Yes, this is all of our Scope Stars here, and I'm excited about that. And what that means is that we're all family here. If we have any newbies, we welcome you to our Scope session, and we're glad that you joined us this late afternoon. And I'm Lucinda Cross. Of course, you know this. We're already family. So let's just get into what you ladies and gents have been waiting for. So we're talking about sleigh season, and we've been in this mode of sleigh season, I would say, for the past 3 weeks now. We really kind of stepped into October declaring that this was sleigh season, meaning that we are going to go so hard in accomplishing our goals. We're going to go so hard in finishing the things that we've started, that we're going so hard in many of the things that, will help us to succeed. No, don't lose connection. Don't lose connection. Stay with me here. Get the hearts popping, Oil Lady. You always on point. Yes. Hearts popping. Invite some people. Subscribe here if you haven't already by clicking the follow button. Don't just watch. We want you to become an active member here on Scope. We're all Scope Stars. So if you are here, we want you to, after this session, either watch the replay, but click the follow button. That's how you stay connected. Or I believe you can click on my face or that little man piece there, and it'll allow you to press follow me. So thank you so much for those who are inviting people. That means a lot. means that you believe in this message and you trust me with your audience. So let's get into this whole slay season. Everybody's clear about slay season and what this is about. That we are here and we're not taking any excuses. We're not going to allow self-sabotage to get in the way. Perfectionism is something we've been talking about these past couple of weeks. We've been also talking about seizing opportunities. What else? Let's give a recap of things that we've been talking about. Of course, we encourage everyone to bring their handy dandy notebooks. So we talked about getting free from perfectionism. We talked about giving yourself permission to say no. We talked about no procrastination. We talked about taking action. We talked about not getting bent out of shape when things don't go your way and things kind of get out of whack, right? We've also talked about how to continue to show up even when you have no clue. We talked about what to do when you have lack of resources, lack of time. We talked about how to balance a little bit of your life, right? What else have we discussed here, Scope Stars, this past week in October? This is October, what are we in? It's October 22nd. So we've had a really great and rich dialogue these past couple of weeks. We've talked about the no Medusas, right? We talked about watching who you're rubbing shoulders with. What else have we talked about? Come on, feed me. We've what's going on? What else have we talked about? I think I mentioned opportunities. Yes. How to seize those opportunities and go back and get go back and get your blessings, go back and get opportunities that you allowed to just lay dormant. What else have we talked about? Activation. Absolutely. We talked a lot about activation. What else? What else would you say? Because everything falls under the activate hat, the umbrella. But what else do you think that you can recall that we've discussed, or have I shared it all? Covered it? Pretty much covered it? Okay. All right. Awesome. So, you ready? You ready to find out the next phase? So yesterday, for those who are just hopping on and they're not familiar with what happened and what this is all about, what is this whip and slay all about? So yesterday we had a very, very constructive scope, and it didn't start out that way. We were just sharing some information, and then sharing information in terms of how I was able to sell over 3,000 books, right? In 1 week. And so I shared my own story on how I was able to do it in a way to show you how we overlook some of the unconventional ways that are right in front of us, how we can expose our brands and our message. And so that conversation led to today, what you see today, 24-hour turnaround. Okay, this is what this is about. Hopped on because of the title. Awesome. Are you new here? No, you're not new, Makita. But this is what we're talking about. Yesterday we had a discussion. We talked about our message. We talked about how to go out there and kind of make a shift with our message, get the money, especially if we had written a book and I was sharing my information on my book. Okay, you need the book, The Road to Redemption. Okay, so I shared how I was able to change my book. Hey, Erica, change and really profit from the Road to Redemption by reaching out to facilities and finding the key word that the market was looking for when it came to individuals and experts. And so it was reducing recidivism in my case. And we cracked jokes and laughed about recidivism and how I had absolutely no clue. Can you touch on 30 throw again? 30 throw? Okay, well, I don't know what 30 throw is. Okay, so first time, Makita, welcome. Let's welcome Makita. She's from Chicago. Makita, you are officially a Scope Star. We ask that you follow the Scope. Afterwards, send some love and feel free to invite your friends and followers. All right, we appreciate you and welcome. This is kind of a scope from yesterday. So if you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday's scope, it is recorded. But welcome to our platform here. $30,000. No, I talked about how I sold over 3,000 books. I'm sorry if I made that error in in it. But yesterday I talked about how I sold 3,000 books in 1 week by connecting with reentry programs, inmates. Hey, Regina, prisoners, reentry programs, halfway houses, and how I just did a crazy, ridiculous, radical search in the United States and tapped into all of these outlets before my book was even out, because I wanted to pull in some money that I needed for my book. You know, not just Amazon pulling in the money, but I pulled in the money. And there was a lot of questions in terms of books and the whole process, but the purpose of the call, the scope, was about how I was able to sell 3,000 books in 1 week, and how you can do the same with your brand, your products, or your service. And we instructed those who had questions about self-publishing that I could not answer to go to Robin E. Devonish and connect with her. But on today, we did a 24-hour turnaround. Somebody say 24-hour. Yes, say 24-hour turnaround. This is what I need you, ladies and gents, to get used to. If you have an idea, let's not sit on it, especially if you've been working on your content. 24-hour turnaround is what's needed for you to dish out. And that's what this program is about. This Whip and Slay Marketing 2.0 is all about that 24-hour turnaround. We're not going to sit here and sit on any more valuable information and content that we have and not get it exposed and put it out there to the people. I don't care if we create it and we build it or based on the market. So yesterday was an example. I asked my audience, what is it that they wanted from me based on what I've been teaching consistently these past couple of weeks. They told me the main thing that piqued their interest is the marketing strategies and the ideas, the unconventional way. And so what was needed is a program that I had done years ago, but now I had to dust it off, repurpose it, reinvent it, go check the information, add some to it, and working hard on it until we officially have our launch, until officially the class starts November 3rd. So here's some things that I need you to write down. Number 1 is November 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. November 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a 4-week class. November 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Whip and Slay is a marketing webinar. Whip and Slay is Marketing 2.0. It's a webinar, 4 hours. 4 weeks, 4 consecutive Tuesdays. We'll check that last Tuesday to make sure it doesn't land on that Thanksgiving holiday. But 4 consecutive Tuesdays. The class is Whip and Slay. Hashtag Whip and Slay. Somebody put that in there. Hashtag Whip and Slay. The reason why is because we're going behind the scenes of our brand. We're going to whip up things that we've been working on. We're going to pull out something that is the sweet spot. We're going to repurpose it, whether it's your presentation, your brand, your book, whatever it is that you have that is just sitting there. And we're going to, one of my gifts and talents and what I'm skillful and certified in and went to college for is marketing. And so if there's nothing else that I don't know that I can say that I know, is that marketing is key. And if you're not marketing, which is sharing your message out to the marketplace, you can forget about it. And what a lot of people lack is the creativity to tap into that sweet spot. I was able to tap into that sweet spot not once, twice, 3 times over, even more for myself, because I became my own client. So number 1 is remembering November 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern. The Whip and Slay class. It's a 4-week webinar. I'm going to show you, you're going to receive templates. I'm going to share the screen with you. I'm going to show you how you can actually seize opportunities and how what you've been looking for has been sitting underneath your nose, maybe even underneath your seat all this time. So the question to you is, are you ready to speak more, write more, and sign more checks? Say yes. Speak more, write more, and sign more checks. Okay. The next question is, are you ready to stop running around in circles and start running to the bank? Do you feel like you've been running in circles more than you've been running to the bank? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Today's hashtag trend, which is on Twitter, is I shouldn't brag, but so I'm gonna use my hashtag. I shouldn't brag, but I do run to the bank quite often, and that's by the grace of God. I thank God that I'm in that position. But do you feel like? But I was running around in circles for a very, very, very long time, a very, very long time, because I'm a creative person and I have so many ideas. I had so many ideas that I wanted to take to do. I was very great at starting, but never finishing. I was also great at, I can look at a model and say, oh, that seems like that's working for them. Let me try it for me. Or, you know what, maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I need to take another class, or maybe I need to hire a different coach, or maybe I need to attend this different conference. And guess what? I was running around in circles until I had no money, no drive. The love and the passion that I had for what I love to do was completely gone. It was burnt out. I was like, I don't even want to see this. So for me, I was tired of running around in circles, having these great ideas that I seen other people actually implement in their business, and it worked, but it didn't work for me, and I didn't understand why. And a part of it was because I was a great starter, horrible finisher, a great action taker, quick on my feet, but never great with the follow through. And then I had this unrealistic thing that if I created, everybody would come. Remember I told you yesterday, I felt like, oh my gosh, when I write my book, I'm going to have a flood of people coming. Oh my gosh, they're going to knock down my door. This is crazy. But listen, it didn't work like that. It didn't work like that. It didn't happen like that with my first book, with Corporate Mom Dropouts. I thought that if I become an author, oh man, Oprah was calling me tomorrow. No, it didn't work like that. I barely had many of my family and friends show up to the book signing. I would say the first book signing was a success, right? It was a success. I had over maybe 260 people there, but I did unconventional marketing to get them there. Marketing in a library, the bathrooms, the clubs, wherever. I was dropping flyers. I was telling everybody and anybody about my book and about my business. So that was a success. After the book signing, it was crickets. It was crickets, not only to my website, not only to people clicking the buy now button, not only did PayPal forget my name, not only, I'm being real, not only did, so it was great for the moment. I don't want you to have a moment, a glance rather, and a moment in your brand and in your business and in your book and in your presentations. I want this to not have a lifespan or a time where it comes off the shelf. So for me, once that moment was gone, it was gone. But this is about building momentum. Whip and Slay is about going into the lab. We're going to go into the lab and we're going to build momentum, not just for the moment. We're going to seize the moment, but we're going to build momentum off of getting into our sweet spot. And let's stop this running around in circles trying to find that thing. Let's get one thing popping hot. Let's work on the next thing popping and hot. And so you know in sequence what to do next. You have a plan of execution that is just going to fly. And it's going to work because it's about building momentum. It's about building momentum. So the third question that I have here on my board is, are you ready to focus on finishing one of your major goals? One of your major goals. Now, I can't tell you in 4 weeks we're going to go through accomplishing your goals and making you get 6 figures. No, but what we will do is give you some direction, some how-to, some things that worked for Lucinda very, very well. So number one is, are you ready to speak more, write more, and sign more checks? Number 2 is, are you ready to stop running around in circles and start running to the bank? Number 3 is, are you ready to focus on finishing one of your major goals? And number four, number 4 is sweet. Woo! We're going to need a new spatula for this one. You lick the frosting off the spatula. Off the cake mix. Are you ready to create an amazing product or service that slays the competition? Are you ready to create an amazing product or service that slays the competition? And you know, I believe that authenticity has no competition. But there are some folks out there, because you're swimming in the sea of sameness. If you feel like you've been in the same network and the same social network for the past year or 2 years, it's time for you to rise above, right? And start getting in a different sea, getting in the ocean, right? But you have to create something that's amazing, something that's out of, just not regular, just not what they've created, not a carbon copy of what's already out there. I'm talking about creating an amazing product or service that slays the competition. And that amazing product or service can be something that you literally create from home. And I truly believe that many of us that are creatives, that are writers, that are speakers, that are service providers, I truly believe that we sit on some really golden nuggets. Really. We sit on these golden nuggets, but then we go out trying to search for gold when we have the gold sitting right under us. And so this Whip and Slay, I want you to write this down. I'm getting the website now so I don't make any mistakes. Whip and Slay 2.0, 4-week marketing webinar is going to reveal how to write, speak, and co-brand. Not brand, co-brand. Because if you don't have a brand, this is not a branding course. I want to show you how to co-brand. How do you lean on somebody? How do you lean on a brand and come out on top? That's hot. That's what I learned to do. Until you're able to be strong enough to stand on your own brand. And co-branding allows you to brand, it forces you to brand yourself and puts you in a different position in the marketplace. So we want to know how to co-brand. Co-branding allows you to open up your doors for joint ventures, partnerships, strategic alliances, especially around the holiday time. While everybody's over there opening up presents, I want you to start opening up envelopes, right? And opening up emails like, woo! They said PayPal is an entrepreneur's porn. It truly, truly is. It feels good when you see that cha-ching pop up on your phone and you driving and you like, woo! Come on, I know what it's like when I had my last drip of gas and I'm like, whoa, somebody paid me. Thank you, Jesus, right? So here's the deal. I want you to go to lucindacross.com/whip and slay. Just now we have limited seats. We have 60 spots left. I guarantee you, I don't even think these things will last to the end of the week. Why? Because I'm a great marketer and I'm going to tell everybody, but I'm letting my scope stars in on this first. But these are not going to last because I'm a great marketer and I know who needs this and I know people who've been asking for this. And so as soon as we finish our scope, I say probably in the next 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to send this email out to my list of, I can't even, thousands of people, but I want you to take advantage of this because we created this together and it's a low cost. It's only $100. So that's what, $25 a week for some valuable information. And you get it's an hour a night, 1 hour a night. So we're going to do like 45 to 50 minutes of teaching, and then we'll have the Q&A. And what we'll do with the Q&A, we'll allow people to dismiss themselves so that they can leave. And then we'll also allow people to give questions in advance so that we can answer their questions in advance so we're not holding everybody up. We're going to place everybody in a private Facebook group who does sign up. That Facebook group will be available 4 weeks during the session and 4 weeks afterwards. After that, we shut it down. We're going to repurpose that program. And so here's the thing. 60 spots available. Reserve yours now. Go to lucindacross.com/whip and slay. lucindacross.com/whip and slay. Do we have any questions? Any questions? There's going to be 4 modules. Module 1 is under Shine. What is Shine about? You're going to learn the message to market matchmaking techniques. You hear that? Message. I'm telling you, this is gold. This is a whole course within itself. Message to market matchmaking. I'm about to slap myself. Ah! That's how hot that is. Learn the message to market matchmaking techniques. How do you message to market? What that mean? Hey, this is my message. Hey, my name is Market. Let's make it happen. That's explosive. You're also, module 1 also is going to show you how to promote and sell your content. You have content, a book, a blog, a journal, your speech, your presentation. How do you sell that? How do you promote that? How can you promote that? Remember, I shared some valuable tips yesterday that I know set some people on fire and set some people free in terms of their messaging, to look at their content in a different way. Yes? Module 2 is step up. Module 1 is shine. Module 2 is step up. Step up, you're going to learn 7 fast and easy co-branding strategies. 7 fast and easy co-branding strategies. Why is it fast and easy? Because some of us just don't have time. We don't have time. I need something fast and I need something easy. And it's not going to be where I have to pay for something else to get it done. How can I do something right now in order to step up, right? The second thing we'll learn in module 2 is how to repurpose your content and accelerate your profits. How to repurpose your content so that we can take that one thing, that one book, that one presentation, not even the book, the one book title, that one presentation, your signature presentation, that one service. How do we repurpose that? How do we repurpose your content for videos, audios, blogs, podcasts, products, CDs, DVDs, home study courses? There's over 55 ways that we can repurpose. And I'm going to share those ways with you, but I'm going to encourage you not to go through all 55. I'll let you pick at least 3 that you can really maximize on. And module 3 and 4 is together. It's about show up. So you have shine, module 1, step up, module 2, show up, module 3. The secrets behind the marketing demolition formula. Yeah, with the marketing demolition formula, come on, that's really great content that I share in my Marketing Made Easy, my marketing and media class. The second thing is how to build your list. Okay, make sure you go to lucindacross.com/whip and slay. How to build your list is number 2. Number 3 is discover the 10 most overlooked list building sources. People who don't have a list are looking over certain ways that they can build their list. And the last one that'll be taught in modules 3 and 4 under show up is tap into your sweet spot and how to cash in on it. So this is something that I love and I'm excited to teach. I can't wait till we meet. And for those who actually are taking action on it, but go to lucindacross.com/whip and slay. Any questions? Any questions, comments? Are you excited? Are we still here? Did I leave you? Did I lose you? Is everybody writing? So once you sign up, I'll have your email address. You're going to go through a funnel. And the funnel is you'll receive emails. After you join, you sign up, you pay, you click claim my spot, you pay. After that, you'll be directed to my list where you'll be placed inside of my list. You'll receive the call-in information. Once you receive the call-in information, the next follow-up email that you'll receive, the first follow-up email is here's your call details. The second email you'll receive, which will probably come maybe 24 hours after that, is joining the group. How to join the group, and you'll be placed inside the group. And then inside the group, you'll have access to some of the prep work and just be able to communicate and network with each other. So there's only 60 spots left. Now there's 55. People are signing up already, and congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. And okay, you guys are signing up. This is cool. So let me know if you have any questions. Seems like we have a lot of men in here signing up, or unless women are using hubby's account. But yes, so make sure you go to lucindacross.com/whip and slay. Any questions? Comments? Are you excited? I am. We're going to dig deep. You're going to be pushed. You're going to have homework assignments. We're going to check in every week. You ready? All right, I'm ready for you. That's Sugar Hill 28. I'm ready for you. All right, I think that's it. Any questions, comments, whip and slay? Who's ready to whip? Who's ready to slay? We're going into the lab. We're whipping up the things that we have created, what we have, and we're going to get started. Yes? Okay. Questions, comments? Are we done? All right, hands up. Hands up, Terry. Barisha, thanks for inviting some folks. Please watch the replay if you have any questions about what this scope is about. And we will have our regular scope coming up soon, but I wanted to do this launch as promised. I said, give me 24 hours, and we're here. Isn't that exciting? What is it that some of you want to launch? What is it that you want to launch? Okay, you'll catch the replay. All right, awesome. Anybody, what is it that you want to launch? What do you feel challenged with in terms of your launch? Okay, everybody's logging in here, and I'm getting questions. You can send your questions to virtuallucinda@gmail.com. You have any questions, send it to virtuallucinda@gmail.com. virtuallucinda@gmail.com if you have any questions about Whip and Slay. And we will get them answered. We will answer them for you. Okay, so I'm looking at my computer, looking back at you, looking at my computer, looking back at you, looking at my computer. I'm going to get it together. But, all right. So are you ladies happy? Ladies and gents happy? All right. Time to sign off. Okay. Gathering your thoughts. Okay. All right. Y'all started this. Y'all know that. Y'all started this. Hey, Blue Soul. Blue Soul, we launched today. It's Whip and Slay. Marketing for me and not being afraid. Okay. Marketing is your thing and not being afraid of it. Okay, yeah, because you know what the biggest fear in terms of marketing is? The rejection. Not sure how to promote. This will help you. Whip and Slay. So, Blue Soul, the page is lucindacross.com/whip and slay. The page is lucindacross.com/whip and slay. So take a look at that and watch the replay. And I hope everybody here is following me on Periscope, and we're also on Instagram. You're following me on Instagram. How to go about getting my marriage date field trip weekend. Okay, is this a retreat you're looking to put together, you're launching? And to answer the other question, yes, marketing is the number one thing that you hear in terms of marketing is, okay, cool, V, is the fear of rejection. You know, you're not sure. And that can be even scary, and I hope that helped answer your question. But we have to go through the no's, we have to go through the rejection. But the most important piece, which I'm working with one of my clients now, is on the confidence. Having that confidence in marketing is major. All right, y'all signing up. But having that confidence is major. Fear of rejection is a big concern. And feeling like you're not stalking people. So here's the key. When you are dealing with the fear of rejection, and you feel like as if, I don't want to stalk people. When you begin to create for that specific market, it makes a big difference in how you approach people and how you're approached. How about placing yourself in the marketplace where people are fiending for your content? How about putting yourself in a position where you're the one that's needed versus you're the one trying to convince people for what you have? And that's what you have to create. You have to create that hot, sweet spot where it's people are waiting for what you have and you don't have to convince them. Hey, what's going on, Nichelle? Awesome. So that's what Whip and Slay is also going to do, is to show you, what is it that I need to create that will have the clients coming after me versus me coming after the clients? How can I create something that's so compelling?
Mommy came.
So let's see. Someone else said something. Their retreat for married couples. So with married couples, you're saying you're having trouble launching that, or is that something that you plan on launching? And is there any other questions here before we leave? I say I'll take another minute more before I end the scope. No questions? Everybody's good? Or either you can't type because you're driving? All right. Everybody's good. Okay. All right, then. Glad to see everyone here. Watch the replay, and we'll catch you on Periscope later on tonight for our regular scoop. Okay. All right, bye. Oh, me having a hard time closing this out.